One of my recent videos, I was asked how to get promoted the fastest, how to move up in your career in the oil industry and not just get stuck in the same old position. And I would say my answer probably applies to every job, not just the oil and gas industry. I'd say the single most important factor is to be visible, but visible in a good way, not in a bad way. If your employer doesn't know your name, you're just a number on a payroll sheet. The chances of getting promoted are very slim. As somebody that employs people myself, I either know your name because you are a headache and a real problem for me on the rig, because you don't show up to work, you're late, you break stuff, you're not safe, you're lazy, whatever. Or I know your name because you're a superstar. You're somebody that is reliable, dependable. You are early for work. You participate. You show up to all the safety meetings. You show up for every shift. If one of your colleagues calls in sick, you covered their shift. So those are the type of people I'm going to recognize as being potential candidates for promotion. But what will really separate you, and what I did a lot in my career, was I spent a lot of time trying to educate myself on the next position. So I would work with the derrick hand, or when I was derrick hand ready to go drilling, I would try to get on the brake handle as much as possible, asking the driller to let me run casing and that sort of thing. So that when there was an opportunity, say maybe somebody needed to cover a shift, but it was the next position up, I could cover that. And then the tool pusher, your supervisor, sees that, okay, this guy, he's not perfect, but he can cover the position. The next time a long-term permanent position opens up, you'll be the first name that's considered. Again, if they don't know your name, you're not going to get promoted. If you like this type of content, please hit that like button and make sure you subscribe so you don't miss any future videos. Be available, never say no. If your employer asks you to stay on or work over or what have you, and you keep saying no, eventually they'll stop asking. And there's nothing wrong with the employer doing that. They just realize that you're not somebody that is going to step up when they need you to step up. Hope that helps. Hope that answers the question. I wish I could find the comment because I really wanted to respond directly to it, but good luck in your career. Thanks for listening. YouTube unfortunately limits me to 3 minutes, so if you want to check out the full video, go to my YouTube channel, Practical Energy Insights. Thanks for listening.